Hello guys, welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be making bean stew, or Ghanaian bean stew or African bean stew, any of them. So to start, I have here my saucepan which I have washed. You can see there's still water in it, right? And I have here beans. I think there's about 2 cups of beans, not too sure, maybe 2.5 cups going in. Okay, so I'm going to wash these beans. Be right back. I just washed the beans and then I put in a reasonable amount of water. Okay, I don't know how many cups because I didn't measure, but a reasonable amount, something to cover the beans, because when it soaks and it floats up, it's going to cover the water. So I'm going to soak these beans for 6 hours because I want to cook my beans today. But you can soak it for 24 hours, which is overnight. And cooking it will take less a time. So let's soak this for 6 hours. And we are going to cook this and we are going to start preparing our beans too. Okay, so I have here 1 large tomato, some onions, green chili pepper, should I say large ginger or medium sized ginger, any of them, and I have 3 cloves of garlic. I'm going to blend this and this will go into my beans stew. So whilst we wait for the beans stew, we are going to prep what we are going to use, right? I'm going to use a lot of tin tomato paste, so I decided to use little tomatoes. So let's get blending. We cook our beans and we get to preparing our beans stew. Stay tuned. So my beans is ready, cooked and ready. So I have my saucepan on fire. So to the saucepan, I'm going to add a good amount of oil. This is sunflower oil. Use any oil you want. To this oil, I'm going to be adding onions. Yeah. The oil is not hot enough, but I still added the onions. Let's allow the onions to cook a little and we'll get right back. To this, I have here 2 bay leaves. You see how the onions have some good browning? That's what we want. As I said earlier, I'm going to be using a lot of tomato paste. Guys, there's some construction going on behind my house, so forget about the noise, right? Okay. I'm using Gino tomato paste. Yes, that's how it looks. Tomato mix. So let's mix this in. If you think your oil is too small or the oil is too small, you can add more, but for me this is okay. As I say, and I'll say it again, tomatoes are cooked first to bring out the sweetness. So let's cook this for about 2 minutes. And we are going to add in the other things. It's been cooking for 2 minutes now. You see how the oil is coming on top? That's why you have to first use a manageable amount of oil. I'm going to add in the blended ingredients I showed before, which is the pepper, the onions, the tomato, the ginger, garlic, all that. And you see how we have like some in the blender. We are going to rinse it. We don't want to waste anything. no waste. Before we mix, we are going to add in a cube of chicken bouillon. We're also going to add in some salt. This is a very simple bean stew. You don't need so many flavorings and all that. So let's add in the salt. About half a tablespoon. We taste as we go, right? And let's mix this in. It smells amazing. I've been craving for bean stew for a very long time. Oh my goodness. You can eat this bean stew with rice, with yams, you know, with fried plantains, anything. Why am I stirring vigorously? So that we get the tomato paste incorporated. Sunflower oil, you know, melts a lot when you heat on stove top. So it's advisable to use just a little if you're using sunflower oil, because at the end you're going to see so much oil on top and you don't want that. Let's allow this to cook for 8 to 10 minutes while we are tasting, and then we'll add our beans. So this has been, you know, cooking for about 10 minutes. So let's add in our beans. I allow this beans to cook so it's extremely soft. You can see this, guys. We'll be adding a good amount of beans. The beans we cooked earlier. We are filling the pan. Beans is a good source of plant protein. So if you are, you know, vegan, you can do this. I really love using this saucepan because this particular saucepan, because you know, it's quality. I have 2 of these same saucepans and I love them. So I used one to cook the beans and I'm using one for the stew. As I said earlier, guys, use less oil because once everything is cooked, the oil will come on top. I added such little oil and just look. You can use red oil or palm oil if you want to. But in my home, you know, we are not a fan of red oil or palm oil. To add more flavor to this, I'm going to be using Remy stew. This is it. Sorry guys. To add more flavor to the stew, I'm going to be using Remy stew. I'm trying to show it to the camera. Remy stew seasonings. This is a Remy. You can also use it for jollof if you want to, but I really like how it tastes. So about 2 tablespoons. And let's mix this in. If you don't have this, you can use salt. It's fine. I just like the taste it gives to the stew, you know. And because your beans has already been cooked previously, you just need to boil this for about 5 minutes so that you get all the flavors incorporated. Let's taste. Oh my goodness me. I want to taste again. Look. Perfect. 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 Wow. This is perfect. Wow, 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 wow. Let's allow this to boil for 5 minutes and then we'll come back. So guys, this is the amazing bean stew. So I placed in some paposhito just for decoration purposes. Please try this. This is so delicious and it's also a good source of protein. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at essien9332, on TikTok at esther0. You can also email me at essien60@gmail.com. All promotional things to support, you know, to support Patreon, to give anything out, you are always welcome. For me to test anything, you can also give your recommendations or suggestions. Oh, you want me to try this thing for you? I'm willing to. Thank you guys. Bye bye.